teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll try the option play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Carpenter. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Breaks into open space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Carpenter. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the catch is made off the Carroll move. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, that ball is deflected up into the air on 3rd down. Somehow they come down with it, and it's a 1st down. Sometimes better to be lucky than be good.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Wants to throw it. On the move now. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Inside the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, these big defensive linemen work their whole lives for an opportunity to make a play like this. Ball's on the ground, and instead of just jumping on it, pick it up. Show your athletic ability. A lot of times these guys were great athletes as youngsters. You could see, yeah, he's a big man, but he can run.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, tied.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try a pass here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. That 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get it tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Throw to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal up that loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. There's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the wideout goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
At first down, sack a surprise. He moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long?
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Crucial third down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Carpenter. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's intercepted. He could go. He's at the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. He set the offense up in great field position.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback?
throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense facing second and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
The pocket breaking down. Launching one to the end zone. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. Looks like he's going to run it. He's free around the 15. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On the move now. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. The big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He escapes the pocket. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like LSU has the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL? All from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And midfield. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to scramble. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 20, the 10, touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To throw, it's Carpenter. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Hampton. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there and he... Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Dropping back, it's Carpenter. On the move now. They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Looks like LSU has the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. He's got the first and still going. They bring him back, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll run the option. Keeping it on the ground here. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He makes the grab. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.